Hi everybody, welcome back to Shell Star Stitches. I hope you are all doing okay and have had a better week than I have. I have been poorly all this week, so I would say today is the most human I have felt, but I still don't feel that human today. I'm still quite tired and bunged up and a bit coffee, but not the drink coffee. So yeah, I'm still, you probably hear it in my voice. I look a bit more human because I've actually, got dressed properly and showered and dried my hair. But yeah, struggled a lot this last week, I have to say, being unwell, and I think it's a mixture of being unwell and burnout as well with stress and anxiety. So it was, yeah, sleep, like I've been sleeping till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is not normal. So yeah, clearly not been myself. So yeah, so today's video, I get really I'm up here relegated upstairs because hubby's watching the football, and I get distracted by the fact that we've got a shop right across from our house, so it's very good for people watching. I have my cup of tea. I'll show you my mug. All the best people have a soft toy support system. That I very much do. I do like a little cuddly toy to cuddle up a bit of time with, because keeps you warm on these cold nights. There's hubby's snoring on the other side of the bed. I have been to Unravel today. So it was Unravel at Farnham Maltings yesterday, today and tomorrow. So these tickets were booked ages ago, so we were up early because we had the 9:30 slot at Farnham. It's about an hour and a quarter drive from here, in good traffic. So we did get up early and we did leave early. So I did go armed with my cup of tea, but it was in my mug that just kept it hot almost for too long. But yeah, so I'm doing this video now. I'm going to get in some comfies and probably will have a nap while hubby watches the other half of the football, because I'm just that shattered. But I have some goodies to show you. So get a drink, buckle in. This will be, it's not too bad for me, I have to say, in terms of quantity, but you'll see when I show you what I've purchased. Maybe not. So let me have a sip of tea. Oh. Needed that, sorry. Right, so I will show you. I only have actually these two. So this is not bad for me. If you've seen my Unravel hauls before, I've had a lot more stuff. I'll show you this one first because, as you can tell, you might recognise this potentially if you follow me or you follow some of the craft shows. So firstly we have here, this is an Injabulo, I think that's how you say it, Injabulo basket. So these are the ethically sourced hand woven baskets, so they're from Ghana. It says on here, skillfully made in Bolgatanga, Ghana by a member of the Pupilum group of mainly female weavers. Each basket is made from grass which grows wild. It's gathered, prepared and coloured with natural dyes, making it completely biodegradable. Every basket is unique. So, and they make sure they get paid a fair wage with these. So I do already have a couple of these. I was talking to the lady as well because my friend Vicky, who lives up north, well, more north than I do, picked one up for me at a show, and she kept it for me for ages, and then we finally met up in Southampton last summer. The lady remembered that story and remembered Vicky buying it. She's like, did she all wear pink? I was like, yes, my friend Vicky did wear pink. She's like, I remember the story that she was buying it for you and she'd have to wait to meet you in person. And that was the first time Vicky and I ever met. So I have a small and a large round basket, and I also have a tall basket that's got no handles, that's just almost like probably be used as a giant bin or like a clothes basket, but I've got yarn in that. But I purchased one of these shopper style ones, so I will empty out on the floor so you don't see those bits yet. So I'll show you what it looks like first. So it is this sort of if you can call it a U shape. It's that sort of shape, and it has got a round bottom, but it's obviously built to be not round, but more shopper style. So if you want to go and take your little picnic or whatever. My sort of colours with the pinks and the turquoise and the orange. So that was my first purchase. I will tell you the prices as I go. That one was £30. So that was a purchase I made. The contents I've just emptied on the floor. Sorry, I'm going to pick those up. I will show you these next. So I got one of these kits last year. And I really liked it, so I wanted to get some more soles. So I purchased the some Joe's Toes soles again to make slippers. So I went with like a dark teal and like a duck egg blue, because we do 2 layers. We do, I'll flip that around. You do 1 layer on top of the other, like so, to make it a bit more cushioned. And then I did also purchase, because I love these, especially for my lino, so I don't skid across it, the sort of leatherette, suedette soles to also stitch in. So they will go on here as well. So I purchased a new set of those. I'm just going to fold these back over so they're all together. I've not done that very well. They don't match up now. How did you manage that, Michelle? There we go. Like that. And we fold these over. Sorry, you can tell I'm not with it. So yeah, those are my soles. And also I got some more thread, because I can't remember how much I've got left to stitch them on with. So yeah, I got thread. That's all done. Joe's Toes. That came to, I'm gonna have to look on my phone, because a lot of them they said, do you want a receipt? And I just said, no, don't worry. So let me look on my card, on my banking app, so I can tell you as we go. So you get an idea. I think it was $34.50. Let me look. Oh, car alarm going off outside. Joe's Toes, yeah, £34. Sorry, if you can hear a car alarm going off somewhere. £34.50 for my soles and my thread there. So that was my replacement. So I'm going to use my own yarn and make my own slippers. Next, what have we got? I'm just looking where the car alarm is. Thank you. As if by magic it went off. Right, next I'm picking these up off the floor so that I don't have to keep bending down. I purchased from Dragon Hill Studio self-striping sock club yarn. So this is, I know it's in DK, but it looks quite thin, but it is DK yarn, it said. Sherborne DK, so it is 225 metres, bright colourway. So it's a self-striping. I've always wanted to try one of these, because they always did them in a sock weight, not a DK, but they actually had some DK weight. And obviously, as you can tell, it's very rainbowy. He said, because I'm going to be crocheting them, they might not exactly stripe in the same way, but to be fair, they're just going to be nice splodges of colour for a pair of socks. So and it's all nice and caked already for me, so really pretty how they cake this with the, it's really lovely. So I'm going to try that and see how we get on with the self striping. So I bought one of those. So that was $22 for the self striping. Never tried self striping, so we'll give that a go. I know I'm on a yarn ban this year, but I decided today that I would purchase some skeins from people I've never purchased from before, so I can get a feel for their yarn and get some new hand dyers, you know what I mean, independent dyers, indie dyers to try out, so I can almost spread my portfolio and repertoire of who I order from, just because it's always worth having a look and seeing what else is different. So then I came across this lady, and her yarn is called Fox and Squirrel Creations. She's on Etsy, and she's got a website and Facebook, Instagram and Pinterest. And this yarn was £18, and it is called Berry Sprinkles. So very pinks and purples, and then some sort of natural, I think that's natural, maybe a very slight grey to it. Trying to do this before we don't lose the light. So that is one that I purchased today for £18. Obviously all of this is DK because it's me, so Fox and Squirrel Creations there. Berry sprinkles. I'm trying to keep all the cards as well as I go through because I like to pick those up. Right, next we have in here, so Crafty Bird I know and I have purchased from before, so not technically a new person, but I don't know the lady's name from Crafty Bird. That's really bad. She had, I bought the Christmas Eve hat box kit, Christmas Eve box, which was a hat, and I picked the theme of Northern Lights and I really love the colourway, so I actually picked up another one today. I also picked up, if I can find it, from Crafty Bird. Yes, I picked myself up the Zen scarf crochet pattern. So what I actually am going to intend to do with my 2 Northern Lights, because I need 200 grams for this scarf, I'm going to make the scarf with the 2 Northern Lights, I've decided. So yes, that I purchased. So my pattern I know was £3. Crafted, so it's 21 altogether, so it was £19. No, 19, 20, 20, yeah, £19 for the yarn, sorry, maths today. And the Zen scarf crochet pattern, there we go. So that was from Crafty Bird. The car alarm's going off again. This is why I don't do videos up here, you see, because I get noise. Okay, next purchase. I decided to pick myself up, and I saw these right at the end as I was leaving and not supposed to be purchasing anymore. This was from, ooh, who are they called? The Threshing Barn. I've not heard of them before. Oh, it's on here, but I'll show you this one first. So a sock blocker. So you can see there, the Threshing Barn. So this is just a wooden sock blocker with a load of little sheepies cut out. Sheepies. This was £5. So my friend talked me out of buying 2 because I was debating buying 2 for a pair of socks, but she was like, just you block one after you've made one and then you go on to the next one. So yeah, so I've got a sock blocker. I have to be careful how I say that. And that is in an adult size, UK 5 to 7, because I am a size between a 5 and a 6, and most of the socks that I make are that sort of size. So there we go. I also purchased from them, and I'd seen these online, and I'd wanted to try them out actually. So these are called botties. So they are non-slip soles for slippers. So I know I've already bought Joe's toes, but I'll show you. There is actually a pattern in here for crochet slippers. It says on the back there. So you can make mule sliders, full on sock ones. So it says for 4-ply or 6-ply sock wool, but obviously I'm going to be using DK. So we get 2, oh, I get labels. I get 2 soles. So these are like proper plastic firm soles, if you can see that curve round. So they are like your proper, you know, long lasting, hard wearing sole. We've got 2 pieces of foam to go in. So obviously 1 per foot to actually be the cushioned bit that you're going to put your foot into. And I bought these in a size, it says EU 39 and 40, but it says UK 6.5 to 7.5. I know an EU 39 is a UK 6. So let me see, because I bought these because I was like, the other one was a 4.5 to 5. So they are going to be a tad big for my foot, but if I crochet tight enough, they're not going to come off. So better slightly too big than too small. I could probably go down a size potentially on those. So yes, anyway, so two base pieces and 2 felt pieces. You also get the thread to sew the connection of the sole and the upper shoe, so that'll be with your crochet. Although, depending on the thickness of it, you probably can't crochet through those holes. They're probably not quite big enough. Who knows? And they've actually given you some little botties labels to stitch on. So once you've made them, they look proper professional. Yeah, so these are made by Knit Pro. So they're called Knit Pro and they're called Botties. £15. So yeah, free tutorials, crochet and sewn slippers in here. So there is a crochet pattern inside the box, I can see. Yeah, there you go. Give that a go. So yeah, these were £15 and we will try those as another pair of slippers because you can never have too many pairs of slippers. What else have I got in here? So I purchased, that is just a leaflet. This is my Farnham Unravel booklet because it's got all the names of people in. I went to the Toft stand, so I did see Tash. I didn't get a chance to speak to Emma. When we got to the Toft stand, it was mega busy. But I did speak to Tash. I showed her a picture, not a picture, I took my Imaginist entry with me. So she took a little picture of me and I had a picture of her with my Imaginist and with us with a selfie. So I'll post that and I'll try and pop a picture in here somewhere. But I'll pop it on my Instagram. And I bought the new Toft Quarterly magazine because there was a nice, I noticed, I don't order this because I don't knit and this is half knit, half crochet. But I saw in here, I'll show you, is a crochet tee, which I quite liked. So it's kind of, I think, quite blocky at the top and then it goes loose at the bottom. And it actually uses DK yarn. It does use 400 grams of it, but it uses DK. So I might give that a go with different, not Toft yarn. I might use some of my Brights. Yeah. There's also a cowl in there, and there is also Chelsea the black necked stilt, a bird. Yeah. So we will give that a go. So I thought that's only £10. And also my friend that I took along with me, this was her first yarn show, so she was having a little nosy at what Toft do, and sort of kit wise and stuff like that. So I was introducing her to the world of Toft. I mean, there's knit patterns in there. I could ask my mum if she wants to, you know, knit me something. Oh, there's a Tunisian crochet beginners in there. I might give Tunisian crochet a go again. It wasn't awful. I think more practice is just needed. There's people's pictures in the quarterly magazine. I wonder if I've ever been in there. Who knows? Who knows? So I purchased that anyway, the Toft Quarterly magazine. Sorry, I got distracted there. There's pictures in the quarterly magazine, so I'll never know if I've ever been featured. If you get the Toft Quarterly, please can you go through your old editions and see if I'm in it? Thanks. Okay, next yarn is, I purchased this from a place called The Wall Kitchen. This is Space Cowboy, it's called. It's actually Blueface Leicester Superwash. I normally have to be careful with that, but this didn't feel too itchy. But look at the neon. I mean, electric purple and fuchsia and neon. That's, yeah. So again, this is a new company I haven't tried before, The Wall Kitchen. I will put chapters in this video, and I will, if everyone's got websites and things like that, I will put that in. I'm going to take some pictures as well of what I've purchased today and put on my Instagram, so I'll try and tag people on there as well. But that, with that as well, we actually got a free pattern called the Stop, Drop and Pop Shawl by Joanne Grace, the Crochet Project. So we've got a free pattern. It's 4-ply, so obviously we just need double the amount, so we need 200 grams. But yeah, it's just looks like a really nice pattern, to be fair. But yeah, free pattern, always welcome. Right, what else is next? I'm saving the best till last, really. I'm trying to find all my little cards as well. Oh yeah, The Wall Kitchen. So come and join our weekly newsletter and get a 10% discount on your next order. We have specials and all sorts. And it's a pooling die, so it's yeah, that it pulls in certain places, so it'd be good to use. Something a bit different that I've not tried before. And then this lady I have not ordered from before or seen. She's called the Curated Yarn Co. She says she's on socials, and if you sign up, you get like 24-hour early like pre-order of her yarns and things. She's on Instagram and a website. So yeah, that is Curated Yarn Company. And I purchased this one called Sugar Butter Flower, which is a DK, which is a really nice sort of icy sort of colourway with a little bit of lilac and pink and some blues, sort of a bit ice queeny, I'd say, but it's called Sugar Butter Flower, as in flour you use in baking flour. Maybe it's a recipe. You have your sugar, your butter and your flour, and you make a cake out of it. There you go. I've just got that. See? Brain not in gear. And I also purchased from her this one called Angelique, but this actually looks to me very raspberry rippleish, a bit like the Toft one, but a lot darker pinks here. So Angelique, that one is called. Yeah, so really lovely pops of pink in between undyed. Yeah, love that. So those two I purchased. So yeah, with my sock skein, that's 6 skeins, but it's actually only 5 of these and then a self-striping sock that I bought. So, I mean, I shouldn't be buying any, but they're all new people. So that was my goal. I was like, actually, if I'm going to purchase some, let's purchase it from new people, not keep going back. I mean, Siobhan's wasn't there anyway. I have purchased from Boney Yarns before. I've purchased from various other places that have been there, and we're back there again. And I thought, no, let's get something different. So the final item, which was actually my first purchase, which I did mention, obviously, to some of you that I was going to have a look. I saw, and I will show you this because I've still got the picture of it on my phone, this come up in September and I didn't buy it, and I am a bit gutted I didn't when it came out, but they sold so quickly. I think for me at the time it was the price of the bag, and I'm not, there's no detriment to the lovely lady that makes them, because I met her today and she was like, you know, I put a lot of hard, it takes a lot of hard work and sourcing the right stuff and time and effort. And I was like, well, they all sold. Like, you don't have to justify your price. People will either pay it or they won't, and people paid it. So it was expensive. And at the time, I was just like, oh. I think I was in the middle of working during the day when they came out, and my brain was almost not in it. I was like, no, I can't spend that on it. But let's say the girls are a bad influence today. They told me just to buy this because they said, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't have children. And why the hell not? Buy yourself something pretty. So sorry, I'm trying to find. This was the one that I loved the look of. That, if you can see that, the colourway that ice dyed that I loved, from Hide and Hammer. So I didn't buy that, and I do kind of regret it because those are my sort of colourways. But with that, you would have got sent, I think the lady made, let's say, 6 of them, and you would have got sent one and you couldn't pick your pattern on the front. Like, I'm very much, I like to touch things and look at them and see what pattern I like, and it might be a slightly shade that I don't particularly like, in which case if you've ordered it and it's been sent out, it's just tough. So I purchased myself a Hide and Hammer ice type. So it's not the same as that one, obviously, because those are no longer available, but this is, I'll show you my colourway. So this is a real expensive treat to myself. I appreciate not everyone can do this. I save for these because I only have 2 yarn shows a year, so I will only obviously buy big items like this in the February, or if I go to Ali Pali. I won't sit there and routinely buy these sorts of items. So this was £225. That is the cost of these ice dye bags. I remember seeing them at the first Unravel I went to, and I think it was the first time she'd done them, and I think they're about 105 or 115. You know, regret is a wonderful thing buying them back then, but she's expanded her colourways, and it's a handmade item. They're made really well. I have regretted not buying mine since September, so for the last 6 months. So at least it wasn't an impulse purchase and then I never used it. I was like, Okay, I really wish I bought it. Anyway, stop yabbering on, Michelle. So this is the front design of my ice bag. So you've got your strap there, with your buckle, and then your handle on the side. And then the reason I went for this one, if I turn it around, is this is the back. The very pretty pink and purple splodge. So when I saw it, there was a purple one hanging up, but actually the bottom half of it was more maroon burgundy, and I'm like, that's not my colour. So this is the bag that I have decided to purchase. So I'm just nosing. It's a flat bottom like so. It is all fully lined, and it's actually fully lined in the really nice purple canvas, and I love their purple one. So I was umming and ahhing on one of those. So we have, I'm trying to show you. So there are internal pockets, but they're further down here. So I've got one and a little one here, like hook type internal pocket. I mean, it is a roll top bag. Shall I give it a go at rolling it down? That's the whole purpose of it, is to roll the top down. Hence why it's called the roll top. So rolly, rolly, rolly. I still don't think I can get there to show you. So I think, we've got 3 skinny pockets. I don't know if you can't see that. I'm trying to show you this really badly. There's 3 skinny pockets here, and one you can't see. 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we've got a larger pocket here that I can fit my hand in. These are obviously where the belt buckles and things have gone through. So that's for obviously... Oh, I do have a big pocket on the front too, in here. I'm not demonstrating this very well, but there is a pocket there. So one big one on the front. So this is my new project bag, which I need to make sure I use, because I'm always too scared to use these things, because I'm like, they're too pretty and I spent too much money on them. Oh look, there's the side. But it needs to be used. So this is my bag that I purchased. So I'm going to try and roll it down now, the top. So the point is that you can then roll the top down and then buckle round like so. So let's do that. Let's buckle it up to there. She says, oh, I've buckled it to there. Doesn't matter. I'm awful at demonstrating. Sorry, I'm doing all of this off camera as well, so you can't see what I'm doing, but you know, it's just me buckling. So I've buckled that up. So there we go. And there is my handle. So I can wander around. Obviously, when you put weight in it, it's going to be more weight distributed. And also if I do that over there. But that is my project bag with my, my ice dye. I like that. It looks like, almost like a, is it a fuchsia or an orchid? No, it's not even that. I can't think of the flower, but that is my obscene purchase for today from Hide and Hammer. But you know, so yeah, ice dye bag. I have been regretting not buying one. Well, since I first saw them at Unravel in 2021, but since that summer one, yeah, and they're all very unique, and that's the thing. I like the fact that I was able to pick mine out, and actually I saw the back of that and I was like, ooh, that's very much me. So that is my bag. That was my last purchase. It was my last, well it wasn't, it was my first purchase of the day. We went straight there as soon as it opened because I didn't want to miss out. And literally I was there picking one, and another lady was also picking one as well. So yeah, she picked up another one. I think she'd have probably had this one had she got there before me. This is why I didn't want to get there late. You snooze, you lose, don't you? So, not in a horrible way, but I was like, I wanted to get in so I could get my choice and get my pick, because I imagine quite a few sold on Friday. But so first purchase of the day, most expensive purchase, but I've been quite restrained for me. So that is what I've purchased. Tea. I've almost forgotten my tea. Let me have a sip of that because it's been half an hour now. I met a couple of ladies. I'm really sorry I didn't get your names. Literally, we'd sat in a room to have our packed lunch, and we were coming out and they came in to do the same, I think, who both said they watched my channel. So hello ladies, it was lovely to meet you. please put in comments so I can see you. I'm really awful, I'm sorry, when I meet people who watch the channel, because I never know what to say, and I feel a bit like, why do you watch me? Like, not in a horrible way, I'm really pleased you do, but it's almost like a bit like, I don't know why everyone watches me. I waffle, I go on. But yeah, so hello ladies, it was lovely to meet you today, and I hope you got some nice bits as well, because you were halfway through your day. So do comment and say hello and tell me what you purchased. And I know you were joking that you'll probably see things in this video that you missed, but hopefully not, so let me know. I think you may have been there with your daughter, you had a young girl with you, so hope she had a good time if you're getting her into crochet or knitting as well. I'm sure she probably wanted to buy everything, I would at that age. Yes, so yeah, I'm always just a bit of an awkward person when I meet people in person who recognise me and come and say hi from YouTube, because I love it, but it feels odd to me. Yeah, so I am going to finish my tea, take a few quick pictures of my goodies that I've purchased, and I'm going to get into some comfies and go and have that nap to try and rest up. But yeah, thank you for watching and sticking with this video. It's always a long one from Unravel. Hopefully I might be on Toft's Instagram later, the photo that Tash took of me, but we will see. Yeah, have a look. If you spot it before me, let me know. Ping me on Instagram or tag me. But yeah, I did enjoy it, but I'm still not right, and still it's quite tiring, isn't it, when you go out for a day and you're still not right and you just get home and you're like, oh, I need to almost just sleep for another week again. But right, have a good evening. I've got nothing else to show you yet, by the way. I am kind of working on my Care Bears blanket, but I might save that and show you that. Might try and do a video in the week or something to show you that, because that's downstairs. But I am on colour 5. I'm on May, so I am doing it in order: January, February, March, April, May. So I'm on May's colour now. So I've got through 4 months, so 4 of my caked yarns, so I'm doing well. Flora Society has been dispatched. Got a dispatch email yesterday. Patterns will be updated on Monday, so we'll find out the first Flora Society of 2024, which is fruits. So we will see what that's going to involve. But otherwise I've had no yarny deliveries, I don't think, to show you. I've probably forgotten, but yeah, I don't believe so. Because I was trying to be good and I knew I'd buy some bits from Unravel. So yeah, went with the usual ladies plus one of my friends as well, who I introduced to crochet. So it was a nice time, the 5 of us all sort of catching up and yeah, just spending some time together as well. But I did head off early because we were done and I was getting quite tired. But yeah, all right, have a good evening and a rest of your weekend. And yeah, I will try and maybe do something in the week for you if I'm up for it, and especially with Flora Society arriving, so you can at least see it. And if not, I will catch you next weekend, hopefully feeling a bit better and possibly sounding less miserable, so apologies for that. Yeah, you know, you can't sometimes hide these things. I don't think it's wise to. I think it's better you see me how I am than, you know, life isn't all roses, is it, sometimes? Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye.